And construction and every trade, I'd say, is they want someone who's keen, who's going to turn up to work 5 minutes or 10 minutes early every day, is going to listen to their employer.
Welcome to part 2 of our video mini-series on the construction industry. In this episode, we'll meet with real-life industry managers, workers, apprentices, training and apprenticeship providers to find out what's expected of a construction worker and what skills and attributes are required to work as a tradie.
An average day for a tradesman is anywhere from 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock in the morning to about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Sometimes you have to do bigger hours, sometimes it's 12-hour days just to get the job done. Sometimes you do night shift. Sometimes you can only do stuff at night when no one's around. Yeah, it's a bit up and down depending on the company you're working for or the site you're on and their requirements. So some jobs that are, if they're an ongoing job, you can finish at a certain time. If it's a job that needs to be done that day, you stay there until it gets done. And it could take 5 hours, it could take 12 hours. Sometimes it's just the luck of the draw pretty much on what job it is, and weather plays a big factor. If you're up on a roof and it looks like it's gonna rain, you want to get that roof done. So yeah, sometimes it just takes a bit longer and you've got to stick it out and put in some hard hours. Being fit is a bonus because you never stop. When you're out on site, you're always walking around, running, doing stuff. You're going upstairs, up on roofs, you're going down, you're digging, you're hitting stuff with a sledgehammer. So being physically fit is a bonus, but if you're not, you will get fit.
Most of the feedback I get, if it's negative, is they want someone who, when that particular job may have finished, they're not just standing around waiting for the next instruction, they're looking for something, not to do, but they're basically looking at what needs to be done, or they're asking, what can I now do? There's got the ones who sort of lean on the shovel type person, they're not going to go far. So it's more a positive of just attitude and being willing and getting out of first gear and just showing speed and initiative and a willingness to do the work.
Again, it's definitely attitude, so them to show that they have some interest in the role they're actually applying for, and to be able to listen is really, really important, because often you'll get in an environment where you're given directions, so we need people to listen and be able to follow through.
An ability to learn the trade specifically. They've got to have a right fit as well. So we often look at their background as far as their family, their schooling, and it goes without saying, always checking referees before we make any final decision. Topping that with, we'll pick the best 2 or 3, give them on the job a couple of days just to see how they fit, how they integrate with their leaders, making sure that we come to the right conclusion, employing the right people. If you've got the right attitude, you can be taught, and I think that's important.
Personal qualities, the mechanical skills, wanting to build something from scratch. They need to have basic mathematics. Everything's taught, it's hands-on, so if you want to learn it, you know, it's basic cutting, basic putting metal together. It's quite easy. Be strong, be confident, know who you are, and you'll go places. You've got to be confident within yourself.
So for me, when I was a an apprentice, my boss loved that I had a great work ethic and I turned up on time, I stayed until the job was done. If you're standing around doing nothing, pick up a broom. And bosses love that about someone, is show enthusiasm for the job that you are doing. If you show enthusiasm, a boss will take you on straight away. And that's what I did, was I pushed myself to become the best tradesman in that trade. And now I'm running my own business and reaping the benefits from that.
I think you need help from others. Don't try to go it alone at all. If you're lucky enough to have a family member or a friend who's been through small business, great. That'll help. But you certainly need, professional help really from the likes of ETC and the NICE program. No question about it. It's just a very hard road otherwise.
There are various opportunities and different roles within the construction industry. It's important that you undertake the training for the appropriate qualification or licence to undertake the tasks at hand.
In the next episode, we will look at what qualifications and tickets are required to work in this industry, the various training pathways and career progression opportunities available,